Hi parents! Does your whole house feel tense before the day has even properly started? Welcome back to From the Teacher's Desk. I'm a special education teacher with parent and teacher-friendly strategies to support learning and behavior. And today we're talking about why getting out of the door in the morning can feel like a huge crisis before the day has even begun. Stay with me, because calmer mornings are less about trying harder and more about changing the structure of the routine. Many families don't have a morning routine, and it's just a series of little disasters one after the other in the morning. The socks are wrong, the shirt doesn't feel right, the water bottle can't be found, brushing teeth takes 20 minutes, your child is lying on the floor, you are watching the clock, and before 8 o'clock in the morning, everyone feels like they have already failed. Let's get started. This is the part that many parents miss. Mornings don't only require cooperation, they need a lot more too. They require being calm, being able to move smoothly from one activity to another, being aware of the passage of time, relying on your memory, and being flexible. And that's a lot. So when a child struggles in the morning, it's not always their fault. Maybe there are too many demands that are being asked of them at a time where their system is just not ready yet. Think of all of this packed into an hour. Waking up, choosing clothes, putting on those clothes, eating quickly, remembering everything they need for the day, locating everything they need for the day, and leaving a comfortable environment to go into a more demanding environment. For a neurodiverse child, that's a lot to deal with every morning. Mornings can always improve when parents stop seeing them as the bad part of the day and start seeing them as a design problem. And you need to ask yourself a few questions. What is the hardest part of the morning? What feels too rushed? What always goes wrong? What relies too much on memory? And what choices are creating more stress instead of less? And these questions, once you have the answers, change everything, because then you go from asking, why can my child not make it through the morning, to asking, what is wrong with the routine that makes it too hard for my child? And once you have the answers, then you can start solving the problems. Let's have a look and see what can help in the mornings. Laying out the clothes the night before can help. Having some pre-approved outfits that you've discussed previously with your child can help. Visual schedules instead of verbal reminders can help, and keeping the breakfast exactly the same every weekday morning can also help. Then this is what parents need to remember. A smooth morning is often a boring morning. There's less choice, there's less talking, there's less novelty, but there is more predictability. It doesn't look exciting, but it does work. Also, if your child is struggling every single morning, don't only look at the morning alone. Look at bedtime. Look at the sleep quality. Look and see if your child is anxious about going to school. Is there something at school that they are avoiding? Because sometimes the meltdown that happens about the socks in the morning is actually not about the socks, but it's what the socks represent. They mean school is coming. They mean demands are coming. They mean separation from home is coming. And they mean that masking or pretending to be somebody else are coming. If you can identify that, then you stop arguing about the socks and support your child where they need it most. If this sounds like your house, try changing one difficult part of the morning routine this week. Thank you so much for joining me here. Next week we'll be discussing the question, is it sensory, anxiety, or something else? Please join me then. See you next time from the Teacher's Desk.